What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Vinny's Corner. I'm your host, Vinny. Hopefully, everybody is good out there. So, a little bit of a shorter show today. Just really focus on combat sports and sports entertainment. So, boxing, UFC, and some WWE because we do have SummerSlam coming up this weekend. My co-host, Cove, Mr. Baseball himself, will be back next week, and we'll be talking about all these trades from the trade deadline. But so this weekend, we got a pretty good couple of cards coming up. So I wanted to touch on them in Chicago, and it'll be on DAZN this weekend. You got Oscar Duarte against Kenneth Sims Jr. This is going to be a good fight. It'll probably be pretty exciting. Sims is on an 8-fight win streak right now. Duarte's on a 3-fight win streak. The last time he lost was to Ryan Garcia back in 2023. In 2 of his 3 last fights, he's had KOs. I'm going with Duarte on this one. I'm kind of a fan of the way he fights. I think he's tough. But Kenneth Sims has looked really good recently. So I would totally make sense to not go that way. Now, the second fight, or what they're calling the co-main event on this fight card, this one's an interesting one to me. I didn't even know about this fight. I just found out. But this is kind of like loser retires. This is Regis Prograis from New Orleans versus Jojo Diaz. So these guys have had up and down careers, problems outside of the ring, etc. But it's one of those situations where, like, one of these guys got to lose, and the guy who loses goes home, maybe doesn't come back. So this could be the end of that we see going forward. We'll see. But it's a decent card. So I would definitely check this one out. There are like 8 or 9 fights on the fight card. You got a heavyweight matchup on the card too, I believe. Deontay Pettigrew against Skylar Lacey. It's an 8-round fight. They're younger fighters, but heavyweight fighters are always exciting. So definitely one that I would check out this weekend for sure. If, of course, you're looking for combat sports. And the other fight that's on is Jerwin Arcajas against Ruben Dario Casero. They're junior featherweights. Junior featherweights are going to bang. So this will, like, 9 out of 10 times, it's going to be an exciting fight because these guys are going to throw 100-plus punches around. So this will be an exciting one. And you got Gabe Rosado, on the undercard there. So it should be a good one. I think he's fighting Crespulo Andino. That'll be a good fight. It's a light heavyweight fight. So you got junior featherweights, you got light heavyweights. Stephanie Simon fighting. I don't know who she's fighting yet, actually, but there's a female on the card as well. A couple of them they're supposed to be. So I think a lot of the undercard, you got Brittany Thompson, Sasha Saldana. So there's going to be a few female fight cards on there. But the interesting thing is all of the chicks fights, all the women's fights, each of these women, their opponent is TBA, so we'll see what happens. But the main event should be a good fight. Again, junior featherweight, those guys are going to bang. So definitely something to check out if, of course, you're looking for combat sports this weekend. There's another fight I don't exactly have all the details to. I just know that on the fight card is a guy named Chop Chop Gonzalez. I'll get all the details. I'll put them up on my page as the week goes. So you have start times for all 3 fight cards. But Chop Chop Gonzalez, he's tough as it comes. Guy is like, he's the kind of guy who's going to stand in the ring and fight, and he's going to knock somebody out. There's a very good chance. So he's a really exciting guy. He's a small guy. He fights around that junior featherweight area as well. Maybe even bantamweight. I'm not sure, but he's a small dude. Very exciting to watch fight, though. So it should be a good one as well. I'll get all the details. I'll put them up on my page for everybody. But again, these are the 3 fight cards that'll be going on this weekend. Now, I think, right, the way that this works nowadays is the UFC basically puts a fight card up every week, right? So I believe we have a fight night, right? So this isn't one of the numbered pay-per-view events. This is an ESPN Plus fight night. You got Tatsuro Taira from Japan against Hun Sung Park from Korea. So this is actually a really good matchup. 16-1 versus 10-0. These are 2 really tough dudes. Just naturally, like, Taira's going to have some really good judo in there. This should be an interesting fight. I think it'll definitely be a good one. If I was a betting man, I would go with Taira, but, everybody's got their own opinion on that thing. But This card has a lot of people on it. It's like a 10 fight card or something like that. This is going to start pretty early, so this will be a really exciting one as well. And if you're a fan, obviously, of American Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, grappling, MMA, and all this good stuff, there's a really good fight. It's earlier on, probably in the prelims. Austin Bashi's fighting. So Austin Bashi against John Yanis. Two American dudes, both really tough as can be. Bashi's the heavy favorite in this one. This should be a good fight. This should be fun. I think it'll be an exciting one. I'd expect to see Bashi win with the stoppage, but it'll be a really cool one. So definitely make sure you check that out. Sorry, I got my laptop in my lap today, so I keep moving around a little bit here, and it's a little jumpy. Sorry about that. So last but not least, guys, going on this weekend, it's WWE SummerSlam. So in recent years, WWE has exploded at such a huge level that it's now not just WrestleMania that's become a 2-day event, but now events even like SummerSlam are 2-day events, right? So this is this Saturday and Sunday. It's at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. I think the official music for this one came from Cardi. I'm not sure. But they do that for all their big events. They have official music that comes out by like famous, really big artists or whatever. In any case, my big 3 predictions for SummerSlam this weekend, because I am totally watching WWE. If you're a grown man that loves combat sports, WWE is awesome. And it's scripted, right? But it's so much fun to watch. I love it. In any case, I got Cody beating John Cena and winning his title back. I think that would be fantastic. We'll see what happens, though. Then you got Gunther, and I think that's a pretty good fight. But I'm taking Gunther to win that one, and then main event Jey Uso. So those are like the 3 big ones that I was looking at that I thought were like real interesting for this for the WWE. Excuse me. So those are my picks. Obviously, there are like 8-9 matches each day, so it's a really long event. Definitely something to check out, but nice, short and sweet today, guys. I just wanted to kind of give people a heads up what's going on in combat sports. We'll be back next week at our regular time, doing our regular thing, and we'll be talking baseball and the fights that are going on. And I'm going to have a preview coming up soon for the Canelo-Crawford fight. So we'll get to that sooner than later, right? August is right around the corner. So I'll see you guys next week here on Vinny's Corner. Thanks for tuning in. Short and sweet.